And a very good evening, everyone, and welcome to the McKendree Recplex here in O'Fallon as we get back to a little bit of high school hockey here on the Kahok Sports Network as your Collinsville Kahawks get ready to take on the Columbia Eagles. And my name is Todd Duke, and again, welcome into tonight's broadcast as we are going to get you going with a little hockey here before we bring you some basketball tomorrow to close out the week, hopefully. And we welcome you into the Cafe Agape pregame show tonight. Cafe Agape in Collinsville, home of the one and only Kahok chicken sandwich. Cafe Agape been doing their thing since 2012. That is offering up catering, some of the best home-cooked food in the land. If you would like to partake in something tasty like that, give Cafe Agape a call. 345-CAFE is their number. Break that down. That's 345-2233. Hockey season is winding down here in the winter sports as we approach the middle of January, and your Collinsville Kahawks come in to this contest against the Columbia Eagles with an overall record of 12-6-1 under their fifth-year head coach Ryan Shea. He is 65-31-6 now in his 4+ years. Columbia, they come in at 12-2-5. So this is quite the battle going on here. There is a big logjam at the top of the standings here in the Varsity Eastern Division. Freeburg-Waterloo just got through beating Triad here about 10 minutes ago by a score of 11-2. They outshot Triad 54-16. So Freeburg-Waterloo started the night in first place. They remained there, and they upped their 33 points to 35. Columbia, they're in second place. They are 6 points behind Freeburg-Waterloo. Then you have Belleville with 27 points, 2 points behind Columbia. O'Fallon has 26 points, and Collinsville has 25 points, and then it drops off. Vianney is the next behind Collinsville with 14 points, so Collinsville has a full 11-point lead. So there's 5 teams that are really log-jammed up at the top in the Varsity East. Over on the western side, Granite City's in first place with 33 points, and second place is Triad with 16 points. They just lost tonight, so they stay at 16 points. So really only one team running away with it in the Varsity West, but the Varsity East is log-jammed at the top. Kahawks, they are riding a 3-game winning streak after their 3-3 tie against O'Fallon in the last game, so they haven't lost, is what I'm trying to say. They are 3-0 in 2022, have won 6 of their last 8 games. Collinsville has outscored their opponent 20-5 during that 3-game streak. Columbia, they had a 3-3 tie too, also with O'Fallon. That was Tuesday night. Now Columbia did not lose in the 2021 portion of the season, going 12-0-4, but 2022 is not going so well for them. The Eagles are now 0-2-1 since the calendar flipped over to 2022 with back-to-back losses on January 4th. That was a 5-3 loss to first place in the East, Freeburg-Waterloo, and a 4-1 loss to the first-place team in the West, the Granite City Warriors. So this might be an interesting game. I understand that both teams are probably going to be missing players due to a out-of-town tournament that's taking place this weekend that everybody's getting ready for. So we'll see who they bring out onto the ice. We take our first break. We had a chance to catch up with Collinsville Senior, the last of our 5 seniors to talk to. Brent Ledbetter. We were supposed to do that on senior night last week, but yours truly was down and out, so couldn't do it. And we'll give that conversation over to you next as the Cafe Agape pregame show continues here on the Kahok Sports Network.
Cafe Agape serves up some of the best sandwiches, burgers, pork steaks, meatloaf, fish, and more in Collinsville. And yes, they still cater. Wedding receptions, luncheons, business meetings, and much more. And Cafe Agape is your destination for all of your holiday and party favorites, both main courses as well as delicious sides. Cafe Agape in Collinsville is the only place to pick up a Kahawk sandwich or dog and the new Flamin' Kahawk sandwich. Cafe Agape, check them out at 703 St. Louis Road. Give them a call at 345-CAFE. That's 345-2233. And don't forget to tell them Stewie sent you. Pace Design and Construction in Maryville. Whether building a new home, making an addition to the home you currently own, or finally getting around to that remodeling job you've been putting off, Pace Design and Construction in Maryville can help. Pace Design and Construction is a building and remodeling contractor you can trust. They provide the highest quality, they are dedicated to their customers, and are committed to completing your project on time and within budget. Pace Design and Construction in Maryville. Give them a call at 618-407-5466, online at pacedesignconstruct.com, or on Facebook at Pace Construction Design.
All Pro Tees in Caseyville is your place for custom apparel and has been for over 20 years now. Why? All Pro Tees can handle any size project, big or small, and they specialize in large group orders. At All Pro Tees, quality is number one on their list of priorities, as is evident by their excellent customer service. Did we mention All Pro Tees has over 20 years of experience? They can even help with fundraisers and event merchandising for your group. So for all of your apparel needs, for civic groups, sports teams, business outings, or even a family reunion, your apparel needs stop at All Pro Tees. All Pro Tees in Caseyville, right across the street from Kahok Stadium. Online at allprotees.com or on Facebook at All Pro Tees. Or call All Pro Tees at 344-2200. Brady Pest and Termite Management in Caseyville. Brady Pest and Termite Management is your local pest control source. The Midwest offers its fair share of pest problems, and Brady Pest and Termite Management is up to the challenge. Whether it's pesky rodents in the cold winter months or ants, spiders, and other pests in the warm months, Brady Pest and Termite is your solution. And termites? Brady Pest is tops in the Metro East in termite management. Do you have unwanted pests? Then call the best. Brady Pest and Termite Management in Caseyville. Call 343-1790 or on Facebook at Brady Pest and Termite. The Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network from day one. Since 1934, the Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been providing women in the community an opportunity to make a difference with fundraisers and projects, all that go towards helping the needy in Collinsville. If you would like any information on any event sponsored by the Collinsville Junior Service Club, head to Facebook, type in Collinsville Junior Service Club, and then click on the Event tab. We thank the Collinsville Junior Service Club for their continued support of the Kahok Sports Network and KahokSports.com.
Cafe Agape serves up some of the best sandwiches, burgers, pork steaks, meatloaf, fish, and more in Collinsville. And yes, they still cater. Wedding receptions, luncheons, business meetings, and much more. And Cafe Agape is your destination for all of your holiday and party favorites, both main courses as well as delicious sides. Cafe Agape in Collinsville is the only place to pick up a Kahok sandwich or dog and the new Flamin' Kahok sandwich. Cafe Agape, check them out at 703 St. Louis Road. Give them a call at 345-CAFE. That's 345-2233. And don't forget to tell them Stewie sent you.
And we welcome you back into the Cafe Agape pregame show here on the Kahok Sports Network. We're back at the O'Fallon Recplex tonight. McKendree Recplex is more like it, as your Collinsville Kahawks get ready to take on the Columbia Eagles. Joining us now, our last senior to talk to. Missed you on senior night, man. Sorry, I had come down with COVID and couldn't do anything. So Brent Ledbetter is who I'm talking about, number 77 in your program. Let's get the Brent Ledbetter story, man. Let's get your hockey story. What got you started? How did you get started in the world of hockey?
Well, me and my dad, we went to a lot of Blues games when I was young, and then when I was about around 8, I'd say, my dad's like, hey, you want to do a learn to play? I'm like, sure. So I went and did that. I liked it a lot. And then I started actually playing when I was 9 for Twin Bridges, and had a pretty good first season actually. I led my team in goals, I think. There might have been one other kid above me, but I started out pretty good. Then a few years later, started high school. I really like high school. High school was really fun to play. And now I'm on an 18U Twin Bridges team. So, pretty good.
All right, so you're a senior, which means you're going to graduate this summer. As far as high school hockey, that's over. So what's next for you in the hockey world?
I haven't really decided yet. I might go play college. So I'm going to go to SWIC 2 years, and I think I might be able to play SIUE if I go to SWIC, but I still haven't decided if I want to play college yet. So.
All right, talk to me about the academic side of things. Where is that part of your future headed?
Sorry, what was it?
The academic part, your academic part away from hockey.
I'd like to go to school to be a pilot, and if pilot doesn't work out, at least something with aviation, like maybe a mechanic or maybe something in the military. I haven't really decided yet.
All right, tell me a little bit about your family. I mean, I know your dad, he's my camera guy most of the nights that we're out here, so talk to me about the rest of the family, dogs, cats, parrots, whatever you got.
Yeah, so obviously there's my dad, and then I got my mom, Christina. And then I have 2 older sisters, Brittany and Lauren, a younger sister, Kendra, who comes to a lot of the games, and then an older brother, Ryan. And then I've got 2 dogs, one named Finley and one Oshi. Oshi's way older than Finley. Finley's like 2 years old, and Oshi's about 8. But I love my dogs.
That's cool. Usually when I ask that question, they always forget about the pet part of it, and they just focus on the family part, so that's cool. All right, talk to me about school, man. What's your favorite subject and why?
PE. I don't like learning that much. It's like,
All right, so on the flip side of that, what's your worst subject and why?
probably math. I'm terrible at math.
My man right there, man. Usually I ask these high school kids what their favorite subject is, and it's math. All right, let's talk a little hockey here. You are 10th in the league in goals, and your buddy Nathan Austin is 5th in the league in goals. So talk to me about the two of you working together. You guys seem to have pretty good chemistry out there.
Yeah, I'd say so. Me and Nathan have played with each other a lot in TBL, club hockey, and here. But I love having him on my line. He's very smart with the puck, passes great. And we just had Tanner Bettis come up on our line too, which I'm liking. We're all working pretty good together. So.
All right, this season, I think I wrote down some stats here for you. This season you are up there along with Nathan Austin in some of those categories. Number 3 on the team in assists, number 2 on the team in points, number 2 on the team in goals, and your points per game is almost 1.5 points. So do you look at numbers like that and try to figure out how to get better or make those numbers better?
Sometimes. I don't really worry about the points too much. I'm just trying to make an impact on the ice. And just try and get our wins.
All right, talk to me about the team you're playing tonight, man. You guys played Columbia earlier this year. They took it to you at 6-0. It's getting down to crunch time. I think there's 4 games left after tonight before the playoff seedings are decided. How important is this game to you guys?
I'd say it's pretty important. I really want to beat these guys. I mean, we kind of played terrible against them last time, and we definitely need to step up, be smarter with the puck, and definitely be more physical. That's one of the things that I have seen that we're not good at this season. We definitely need to step up physicality, and I think we do great against this team and further into the season and playoff.
What's the toughest part about playing the Columbia Eagles?
They're pretty quick. And that's kind of it. I mean, we matched them kind of. I mean, but they've got speed and physicality that we don't have that physicality part, which I think is kind of a problem.
Thanks for the visit, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, Brett Ledbetter, Collegeville Kahok, one of the last seniors, the last of the 5 seniors that we have. We'll take a break, come back, give you the starting lineups and any more names and any more numbers. All that and more coming up next as the Cafe Agape pregame show continues here on the Kahok Sports Network.
Cafe Agape serves up some of the best sandwiches, burgers, pork steaks, meatloaf, fish, and more in Collinsville. And yes, they still cater. Wedding receptions, luncheons, business meetings, and much more. And Cafe Agape is your destination for all of your holiday and party favorites, both main courses as well as delicious sides. Cafe Agape in Collinsville is the only place to pick up a Kahok sandwich or dog and the new Flamin' Kahok sandwich. Cafe Agape, check them out at 703 St. Louis Road. Give them a call at 345-CAFE. That's 345-2233. And don't forget to tell them Stewie sent you. Just because you can cut your own hair doesn't mean you should. The Shop, a great place in Collinsville for men and boys haircuts, is where you should take your hair. The Shop is owned and operated by Collinsville High School graduates Danny Kress and Jody Neiman and is located at 103 South Seminary Street in Uptown Collinsville. The Shop isn't just another place to get a haircut, as Danny and Jody take great joy in getting to know their clients and look forward to turning those clients into friends. When you sit in a stylish chair at the Shop, Jody and Danny pride themselves on getting to know you well enough to say, the usual? So, men and boys, if you're tired of the same old cookie-cutter approach to haircuts, check out Danny and Jody at the Shop. You may just walk out with not only a fantastic cut, but you may also walk out with a friend. Or two. The Shop in Collinsville, 618-772-7175. No appointment necessary. The Shop, 103 South Seminary in Uptown Collinsville.
Code 3 Barbecue Supply, home of Code 3 Spices, is first responder owned by proud Kahok alums. Located at 302 East Main Street, Code 3 Barbecue Supply is your home for one-of-a-kind everything barbecue headquarters, providing the best American-made barbecue grills, smokers, rubs, sauces, accessories, and cooking expertise from professional barbecue experts. Code 3 Spices provides award-winning rubs and sauces and donates 25 cents a unit sold to first responder and military organizations to aid the fallen and assist with suicide prevention and PTSD awareness. Stop on by. See the guys at Code 3 Barbecue Supply for all of your cooking and grilling needs. Code 3 Barbecue Supply, home of the Memphis in May first place World Champion Patriot Sauce. Learn more about their products and mission in giving back to those who serve at code3spices.com.
Keep your ride shiny and clean with Extreme Details Vehicle Detailing in Collinsville. Extreme Details, owned and operated by former Kahok Jay Merkel. Jay and his crew at Extreme Details believe in the value of community and in helping their community hold the value of their vehicles with a sharp-looking, clean ride that you and your community can be proud of. Extreme Details can handle any job, whether you drive a small car, an SUV, or even a bus or an RV. No job is too big or too small at Extreme Details. Extreme Details offers scratch and oxidation removal, and they vacuum every vehicle regardless of what package you choose. Cars, trucks, motorcycles, boats, and more. Plus, Extreme Details can handle fleet vehicles for your company. Call Jay and the gang at Extreme Details at 977-1224 or visit Extreme Details at 936 St. Louis Road in Collinsville. Check for periodic specials on the Extreme Details Facebook page. Put the shine in your ride with Extreme Details.
At Visionary Wealth Advisors, we empower you to see your future before it's your future, to create your inheritance, to build your vision, to anticipate the known and unknown, and to find potential in both, and build new dawns. Visionary Wealth Advisors.
Visit Brad Keene with Visionary Wealth Advisors at his new Collinsville office located at 106 North Clinton, or call Brad at 618-467-8420. Got vinyl? Rich's Record Emporium on Main Street in Collinsville can take care of all of your vinyl needs and more. You can peruse through thousands of records, from country to hard-to-find jazz. And classic rock, it's always in stock at Rich's Record Emporium. Used vinyl by the hundreds, plus new releases by new artists as well as reissues by classic artists. Don't forget to check out the audio room at Rich's Record Emporium. There, you can test out all the latest in audio gear, from top-of-the-line speakers to the latest in new turntables, plus amps, streamers, and all of the accessories like needles, belts, and more. While you're there, check out the music-related wall art, as well as t-shirts, record cleaners, and so much more. Plus, if you can't find it at Rich's, they will do their best to find it for you. Come check out Collinsville's only record store, Rich's Record Emporium, 131 West Main Street in beautiful uptown Collinsville, 618-795-1333, online, richesrecordemporium.com. The people of Illinois welcome you. The folks in Collinsville, Illinois, well, they want you to stick around for a while and enjoy the sights, the fun, the food, and of course, the Collinsville Kahawks. The city of Collinsville is a proud supporter of the Collinsville Unit 10 School District. So welcome to Collinsville. Come on over, catch a Kahawks game, or enjoy some of the new places to eat, shop, and have fun. There's plenty to do for the young and the young at heart. Enjoy Christmas at the Collins House during the holidays, tunes at Bloom in the warm summer months, and more. There's plenty to do in Collinsville, so come on over for a bit. The folks in Collinsville would love to see you. For more information, go to www.collinsville.org. Are the lights on your dashboard putting on a show? Bring it to Mike's Automotive in Collinsville. Mike's Automotive is also a T3 certified tire center. They can handle all of the basics like oil changes and tune-ups, and the not-so-basics like complete engine rebuilds. Mike's Automotive also has 24-hour towing and has 3 locations: Millstadt, St. Louis, and in Collinsville. The Collinsville location is at 1150 St. Louis Road, just blocks from the high school. Or call 345-0611, online at mikesautomotive.net and Mike's Automotive on Facebook.
And once again, we welcome you back to the McKendree Recplex here in O'Fallon. I'm Todd Duke. Glad that you're with us here on the Kahok Sports Network. Here are your starters tonight. We'll begin with Columbia, and they will be sending out onto the ice. We'll begin with the center, Dean Lyon. He is 5th in the league in goals, with assists with 19. He'll be firing the puck out to the left side. The left winger is Carter Lynch, and his right winger is Colin Seigan. The defenseman is Liam Elner and Cam Axe. And in goal tonight is Dalton Fitzgerald. So their number 1 goalkeeper, Tim Barbie, is not in action tonight. Collinsville's missing a couple of players as well. Their leading goal scorer, Nathan Austin, not playing tonight. A lot of kids are getting ready for a tournament, we understand, out-of-town tournaments, one of those being in Detroit. Here's Collinsville starters. Center is David Bennett, that be better known as Andy Bennett. Left winger Brent Ledbetter, our featured guest in the pregame show. Cody Watts is on the right side. Glennon Bennett on defense, along with Ian Yaxtis. And in goal is Jacob Zagorski. We'll give you some goal numbers here in just a moment as we're underway here in this first period. Columbia, they are the team in the white sweaters. They have on the blue trousers, and they bring the puck down the ice real quick. And a shot toward the goal there by Lyon. I don't think it ever made it on goal as it went behind. Collinsville, they're dressed in their new alternate jerseys. They are mostly dressed in black and white. They've got one big purple stripe down the sleeves each side and down the ankles, around the calf area actually, and then one around the bottom of the sweater as well. So the Kahawks go after it. That is Brenna Shea behind it on defense. She's out there now along with the Axis, and the Axis will shoot the puck up into the neutral zone. Collinsville pokes it all in, and here comes a chance by Lee, and just missing is Kyle Lee, and making the save there is Dalton Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, this is his 6th game, only 210 minutes so far this year. He is 5-0 on the year, though. He has 1 shutout. He's only allowed 8 goals, 57 saves for a goals against average of 2.29. and a save percentage of 87%, almost 88%. And here comes the dangerous Columbia Eagles, and that is Colin Schmidt. Schmidt shoots and scores, and we are just a minute and a half or so into this contest, and Columbia already leads by a score of 1-0. Kahawks lost to this team 6-0. That was back during the 5th game of the season on November the 15th. Kahawks were shut out. Jacob Zagorski allowed 6 goals on 39 shots. Kahawks just couldn't solve Eagle goalie Tim Barbie. He stopped all 28 shots from Collinsville, but as I mentioned, he's not playing tonight. So Zagorski allows a goal in the first 2 minutes of this opening period, and Collinsville finds themselves trailing the second-place Columbia Eagles once again. And here's another chance over on the far side there for Schmidt. Just scored the goal, and for Schmidt, that was his 7th goal of the year. And in front again, and Zagorski has to gobble that up, but it comes out anyway. Collinsville, they're fortunate enough to come out with it. And once again, here comes Kyle Lee. Lee races over to the far side circle, puts on a shot, and Fitzgerald with a save once again. On the other end of the ice, Jacob Zagorski, 714 minutes. This is his 18th game. He is 10-6-1. And he has 3 shutouts. That's number 1 in the league. Number 2 in the league, by the way, was Tim Barbie. He has 2. And 52 goals allowed by Zagorski this year. 342 saves. He has a goals against average of 4.37. And his save percentage is 6th in the league at .868, so almost 87%. Here is Cody Watts. Gets the puck in the neutral zone. Sends it up along the far sideboards, and it's intercepted there by the defense for the Eagles. Eagles go back to get it, and with it is Liam Elner. Elner shoots the puck up into the neutral zone. Collinsville takes over. Here is Ledbetter. He'll shove it right back through the neutral zone, and it's taken by the defense of the Eagles once again. The Eagles have their logo and the word Eagles written on the fronts of their sweaters. Numbers are in blue. Letters and their names are in blue as well. Collinsville has the Kahawks spelled out cursively in purple letters on the fronts of their sweaters. Their numbers are in white, as well as the names on the backs of their sweaters. 11:20 left to go here in this opening period. Columbia already leads 1-0. Each team has 2 shots on goal, but Columbia has the lead. And they'll shoot it down the ice, and that'll be an icing call. So Collinsville, leading scorer, is not here. Nathan Austin, 5th in the league with 22 goals, 2nd in the league with 24 assists. And you combine those, he is 4th in the league with 46 points. Cody Watts on the ice. He is 4th in the league in penalty minutes. You wouldn't believe who's first. Kyle Lee, number 9, one we just saw flying up and down the ice a minute ago. He leads the entire varsity league, and there he is with a shot on goal in penalty minutes with 54 coming into this game. Columbia shoots it up the ice off the boards, and Brenna Shea will go chase it down. She's being hounded from behind. That shot actually goes on goal, and Zagorski has to cover it up. Columbia is the home team tonight. That's why they have the white sweaters on. Collinsville, they are the visitors. Only 4 more games left after tonight for both of these teams. Collinsville will have a makeup game on Tuesday against O'Fallon. That'll be right here, I believe, 9:30 or something like that is what I heard. Some just astronomical time, 9:30. That's like, midnight to somebody that's my age. Here's Columbia with the puck at the neutral zone, and they'll send it back into the defensive zone where their defenseman Jordan Smagala will pick it up, and then he'll lose the puck, and it goes right back to him. He's trying to get it up the boards to Schmidt here, and he can't do it. Watts intercepts it, and he'll take care of it in the corner, and he'll send one toward the goal, but it's over the glove side of the goaltender Fitzgerald. Along the far side boards comes back to Shea, and the coach's daughter shoots the puck on up to Ledbetter. Ledbetter takes a ride back into the defensive zone, but he throws the puck into the neutral zone. That's intercepted, but Ledbetter gets the loose puck back, comes in flying on the left wing, and from the face-off circle, he takes a shot, but that's off of the shins of Jacob Hall, and it comes back into neutral ice. Here is Glennon Bennett, and he'll come in offside as Duffy was over the line just a bit before, and that'll stop the clock with 9:58 left to play here in this opening period. 1-0 in favor of Columbia. Collinsville now out shooting the Eagles 3-2. Leading scorer for Columbia is Jack Royce. He has 18 goals. He's 8th in the league, and I have not seen his number out there. He might be another one of those players that's not here tonight. Hockey tournaments get in the way sometimes. Here is Lynch, and Lyon shoots, and a nice save there by Zagorski. Just kicked out that left pad, and over into the corner it went. Now a loose puck that's going to be shot in from the wrong side of the red line, and it's going to be an icing call against the Kahawks. 9:35 left to play here in this opening period. We're supposed to have some basketball for you tomorrow at Belleville East. Big matchup, Southwestern Conference matchup between Collinsville and the Lancers, but we do have an approaching snowstorm, and anywhere from 3 to 6 inches is expected around these parts. They're saying right around the St. Louis metropolitan area, though, will be on the lighter side of that, but still, the timing of it, right around 6, 7 o'clock is not good for a game that's supposed to start at 7:30. So we'll see. Stay tuned, as they say. Collinsville trailing 1-0. They turn the puck over in the offensive zone, and the defense for the Eagles will send it up around the boards. Not out, though. And now Lyon will take over, and he'll send it across the ice at the blue line. And through the neutral zone it goes, and a pass off of the boards that hits Lynch. Lynch into the corner, getting bothered over there by Yaxis. Now Bennett and one of the Eagles trip up each other over there in that corner, and the puck stuck underneath the Eagles player. Well, they finally comes out, and it's Andy Bennett who gets the puck free, and it's in his skates. He didn't see it for a minute, and boy, oh boy, if he did, he might have had a chance to break into the zone with a little bit of speed. Watts gets it over to Ledbetter. Ledbetter loses it, and then he gets ran into the neutral zone. Comes off of the far side boards, and then it's Lyon who takes a little bit of a shoulder there from one of the Kahawk players. That was Ledbetter, and then it comes all the way back, and Elner takes it behind his own net. Reverses course, flips it over to the corner. That's a turnover. Ledbetter takes it, and it's a save. And then Fitzgerald makes the second save. The first one, I don't think he knew he made the save. And then a loose puck comes all the way down the ice. Zamoroni, he'll send it back into the neutral zone. And here is Andy Bennett. Gets between one defender and cuts past another one, but couldn't take the puck with him. It was knocked off of his stick. That puck goes high off the glass, and Schmidt will take it into the corner. He's trying to get bumped off the puck by Watts. Nice job by Cody Watts. Sends it over to Ledbetter. Ledbetter couldn't handle it. Tried to do backhand, forehand, and lost the puck in the process. Kahawks send it in. Defense for the Eagles take over. They'll send it over to the far side, and Shea will send it back into the neutral zone. 7:35 left to play here in this first period. 1-0 in favor of Columbia. Collinsville out shooting the Eagles right now 4-3. Puck through the neutral zone. Zagorski, number 2, shoots it, and it's a save by Fitzgerald, and he'll just cover it up, and we'll have a whistle. 1-0. Columbia with the lead. 7:24 left to play here in this first period. Todd Duke with you. Glad that you're with us. Had a busy week of sports. Nothing yesterday, but we had games Monday, Tuesday, got games Thursday, and hopefully Friday. Into the corner it goes, and Lee pokes it out of there. Sends one right across the eyebrows of Fitzgerald over there, and he followed it the whole way. Now a loose puck in front, and it's picked up by the Eagles, but sent back in, and a nice job over there by Lincoln Duffy. Duffy sends it all the way back into this near side corner. Zagorski trying to chase it down. Lee comes away with it and shoots it off the shins of one of the Eagles players. And now Smogalio with it. He'll send it up into the near sideboards, and he'll find Colin Schmidt, who has the lone goal in this game, and it came with 12:38 left to play in the first period. Fight down there behind the Kahok goal, goes into the corner, and then it's sent up through the neutral zone, and they wave off icing. Andy Bennett over there trying to chase it down from Smagalia, and he comes away with it without his stick, though, and we'll have to go back and get that because those things are useful in the game of hockey. Back behind the net, Ledbetter gets taken off the puck. Smagalia falls down. Ledbetter gets the puck back, and then he loses it, but gets it over to Bennett anyway. Bennett all the way back to the blue line for his brother Glennon, and in the goal it goes. Oh, boy, from the blue line. Glennon Bennett buries one to pick up his 3rd goal of the year, and Collinsville has come back to tie this game 1-1 with 6:09 left to play here in the first. So the Cahoks come back and tie it, so that breaks the string of no goals allowed by the Eagles against Collinsville. It took 3 periods plus about 8 minutes. So the Cahoks get it tied up, and we still have a little over 5 minutes left to play here in this first period. Here is Lynch. He got a puck knocked off of his stick, and now Seigan. Over into the corner it goes, and there's a host of players over there, 2 for each team, and finally Collinsville digs it out. Here is Bennett, gets it up to Ledbetter. Ledbetter looks over things, but he has the puck ripped off of his stick by Smagalia, and then Smagalia took him into the boards. Now Glennon Bennett, who just scored the tying goal, he lost the puck. Smagalia comes over to the near side faceoff circle, and he'll switch directions. Actually, that's Lyon now, and he'll try a backhand shot, back door. Didn't work, and Collinsville comes away with the rebound. Watts sends it up, and it's off the stick of Axe, so no icing call. And Axe will go down and get it behind his own net. Taken off of the puck. Nicely done there by Duffy once again. Comes up to Lee. Lee keeps it alive long enough, just long enough for Dominic Zamoroni to keep it in there. Shot for Collinsville, but it's blocked out by the defense in the faceoff circle on the near side. And then Lyon comes away with it for the Eagles. Brings it up this left-hand side, puts on the brakes at the top of the circle, and then does a couple of circles himself. Collinsville will send it right back out of there. It's going to go down the ice. Is it going to have enough juice to get it to the red line for icing? No, it's not, and besides that, Fitzgerald played the puck. Sends it on up to Sam Murin. Murin sends it up the far side boards, and chasing it down is Brenna Shea. 4:20 left to play here in this opening period. 1-1. Collinsville out shooting Columbia 6-3. And here is Ledbetter at the neutral faceoff zone. Comes in from the left side in the far faceoff circle, looking for some help, and tried to find Zamoroni in front for a tip-in, but that was blocked out by the defense. Now Cody Watts over on the far side boards. Circles over in front of the faceoff circle. Puts a shot on goal, can't get it to go through, and it comes out the other side after the rebound. Now up in front in the high slot. Zamoroni takes a shot, and he's leveled big time by Ramage over there before Zamoroni comes off the ice. Back over to Glennon Bennett. He just scored from that spot. Puts another one on goal. Rebound comes out up front. Ledbetter couldn't finish. And then Ledbetter takes it behind. Had Watts in the slot. And Watts just had that puck go right under his stick. Here is Ramage coming up the left side. Has a little bit of speed. Throws one in the middle for Schmidt. Schmidt has the goal for Columbia, but it ends up going back behind the Kahawks net with 3:20 left to play here in this first period. Here's Cody Watts up to Ledbetter in front of the Kahawks penalty box. Now Watts gets it, takes it into the zone, and throws a shot toward the goal, but it ends up going wide. Watts will chase down his own rebound, and then it's shoved over in the corner for Sam Murin once again. Off of the boards, but not out. Nice interception over there by Duffy. Comes over to the top of the circle in the slot, and he has the puck over to Lee, and then he gets it back over to Duffy, but Duffy couldn't find it in time to poke it in over there on that far side post. Here is Columbia cutting through the neutral zone. 2:50 left to play here in this first period. What a big knockdown over there that was by Dean Lyon. Lyon staying with the puck back behind the Kahawk net. He meets Lee, and Lee sends the puck over into that far side corner once again. Comes through the neutral zone, and Columbia takes over at the blue line. They get it up to Lyon, and here he comes in all alone, and he takes a shot. Had a flanker on each side. Yaxis on one side, Glennon Bennett on the other, and Zagorski had to make the save. And another shot toward the net that Zagorski shoves away. 2:15 left to play. Columbia's finally coming to life here. That's 3 shots in a row. And after Collinsville was out shooting Columbia 8-5, it's now, 8-3, it's now 8-6. Back behind the goal, Glennon Bennett gets the puck all the way up to Austin Zagorski. Zagorski got stuck on the boards, but it comes to the neutral zone, knocked down by by Ledbetter, and a shot right into the glove of Dalton Fitzgerald, and that'll stop the clock with 1:52 left to play here in this first period. And a pretty active first period. Face-off will come out to Fitzgerald's right. And Andy Bennett wins it, comes back to Ledbetter at the blue line, sends it over here to Shea. Shea will send it back over to Ledbetter. Ledbetter backhands it up toward the net, as he was just trying to make sure he kept that in the zone, but it ends up coming out anyway. Ledbetter back over to Shea. Shea sends it over onto the far side, where it's picked up over there by Dominic Zamoroni. And back behind the Eagles net it goes into the corner for Axe. Axe sends the puck all the way down the ice. That'll be an icing call, and that'll stop the clock, I think. Nope, they're not going to stop the clock. That was definitely shot the length of the ice. There's a little flip pass over to Cody Watts. Watts comes in through the middle of the ice. High slot, takes a shot, and it's a kick save by Fitzgerald with that left pad. And now it goes over for Axe, and Axe once again will send it up. Oh, I understand now. I didn't even hear the penalty called. Collinsville's on the power play. 1 minute to go on the power play. I didn't even hear anything called. Sometimes these guys speak pretty low on these microphones, too. Here is Cody Watts. He gets it in, but nothing doing there. Zamoroni back at the neutral zone. 45 seconds left in the penalty, but only 35 seconds left in the period. Here is Bennett. In the corner, lost his stick. It's the second time Bennett's lost his stick. Over to Glennon Bennett. Has the goal here for Collinsville. Now to Lee. Back over to Bennett. Down to 15 seconds left to play. There is a pass that was intended for somebody else, but made it on to Whitaker. Now Duffy over to Lee in the high slot, but he tried to backhand it to himself and ended up throwing it all the way out. Now at the blue line. Shot taken. That one bounces high, and that one's going into the rafters, and somehow or another came back down onto the ice. I don't think I've ever seen a puck take that trajectory before. 4.1 seconds left to go here in the period. 12 seconds left in the penalty to Carter Toll. And the faceoff once again will come to Fitzgerald's right. It'll be Duffy in the faceoff circle taking on Dean Lyon, and that'll about do it for this period, and it will. At the end of one period of play, we are tied at 2. Period number 2 will be coming your way here in just a moment on the Kahawk Sports Network.
Hi, Purple and White fans. This is Dan Mode, class of 1989. I'm with New American Funding. Myself and New American Funding are proud sponsors of Kahawk Athletics. As we have great coaches at CHS on all the courts, fields, and tracks, we like to coach you through the home buying process and refinance process. If there's ever anything we can do, I can be reached at 618-973-5343 or www.danmodloans.com. Let's support our student athletes at CHS. They deserve the best. Thank you for your time, and go Kahawks.
Plumbing or electrical problems? Is your AC or heater on the fritz? There are dozens of companies out there, but do you really know who you're letting in your home? Trust Tiger. Our technicians are clean-cut, drug-free, and background checked. What other company can make this bold statement? Our 24-hour emergency service will ensure your plumbing, heating, AC, and electric are up and running no matter what time of day it is. Schedule your appointment today. Your plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical services. We earn our stripes every day.
Once again, welcome back to the McKendree Recplex. I'm Todd Duke. How are you? Hope you're doing good. It's been a pretty nice week out weather-wise. We've had some nice sunny days with some temperatures upper 50s. Yeah. But that's all going to change. You got some snow coming tomorrow. So, again, if you're wondering about tomorrow's basketball game at Belleville East, as soon as I know anything, we'll pass it along. But as of right now, everything is still a go. There's still 8 seconds to go in the man advantage here for Collinsville. 1-1 after one. Goal scored by Schmidt for Columbia and Glennon Bennett for Collinsville. Collinsville wins the faceoff. We're underway here in the second. Here is Ledbetter. Comes in over on the left wing and takes a shot off of the elbow, I believe, of Fitzgerald, and that goes up into the net. And there is 1 second left on the penalty to Toll. Collinsville outshot Columbia in that first period, 10-5. We are tied 1-1. Whistle on the play, and now the faceoff will come out to Fitzgerald's left here on this near faceoff circle. It is Andy Bennett taking on Lyon, and this time the Columbia Eagles win the faceoff. Around the boards it goes over on the far side, and here's Lyon. He takes off through the neutral zone, comes across the center red line, into the offensive zone, tries to float a pass over to Kigan, I think it was, but, I don't know if it was meant to be pass or if it just got knocked off his stick. Comes back through the neutral zone. Defense takes over for the Eagles, but they'll send it out right onto the stick of Cody Watts. Here is Watts. Comes in on the left side. Bennett. He gets a little bit of a accidental drop pass there, if you will. And then the puck shot back into the neutral zone very slowly. Here is Glennon Bennett. Bennett had the tying goal in the first, and that's why we are standing at 1-1 right now. Here is Andy Bennett. He'll send the puck into the zone, but not a lot of movement there. And the Eagles will try to poke the puck out. They do. Here is Lyon. And through the neutral zone, we get clogged up again. A little bit of traffic through the old neutral zone tonight. Andy Bennett sends it back to the defense and off of an ankle and over to this side in front of the Columbia bench. Through the neutral zone it goes. Watts and Bennett. It goes past and Ledbetter ends up with it. He'll take it for a ride down low. And the Eagles axe. He'll come up with it back behind the net and send it up through the neutral zone, and another ride will be taken by the puck until Dominic Zamoroni catches up with it. Zamoroni turns the puck over. Lyon comes in, and he's got some help. And, boy, I tell you what, Collinsville got lucky there because that was a turnover, and there were 3 Eagles back and no Kahawks back, and only 1 shot on goal in that whole sequence, and it ends up being saved by Jacob Zagorski. Here comes Axe flying in on the right side, and a save by Zagorski. Popped out of his glove, but it stayed at the side of the net, and he picked it off there. And we'll have a face-off this time to Zagorski's left. Schmidt against Duffy in the near side face-off circle. And we took about 5 to 8 seconds to figure out who won that face-off. Here is there is Zagorski over there. That's Austin. He'll send the puck up through the neutral zone, get it right back at the center red line, and send it back in. And no icing there. But the Eagles will go back to get it behind their own net. Defense will bring it around. And taking off the puck. Nice hit there by Duffy. And Got to keep your head up when you're on the ice in this game. Here is Schmidt. Scored the first goal of the game for Columbia. He'll drop pass it off into the circle, and a shot that goes a little bit high and around the net. It comes out to the near side right by the Columbia bench. Here is Zamoroni for Collinsville. He'll cut in front of his own goalie. Send a pass on up to Austin Zagorski. And then a turnover at the neutral zone. We'll give it back to Columbia for a moment. Here is Ramage. Ramage will send it over into the far side faceoff circle for Schmidt. Schmidt lost his footing for a second and then sent the puck back behind. Ramage trying to track it down. He's back there with Brenna Shea. And now Schmidt comes in front in the high slot, takes a shot, blocked out by the defense. That may have never made it to Zagorski. And then Duffy, he'll send the puck over here for Andy Bennett. Andy Bennett races in on the left side, cuts across to the middle, tries to put a shot on goal. That's partially blocked by the stick of the defenseman, and it comes out for Schmidt. Schmidt at the neutral zone. Moves his way over to the far side boards. Ramage will backhand it into the zone, and then he'll come to the bench for a line change. Shea will take it behind her own net and leave it back there for Glennon Bennett. Glennon with the Collinsville goal. He'll bring it back from around his goal and send it up to Brent Ledbetter. Our pre-game interview with Mr. Ledbetter comes in, left wing, takes a shot that goes just over the net, off of the shoulder of Fitzgerald. Now in front, Collinsville gets it, they score. Ledbetter found a gift lying right in front of the goal and puts it past Fitzgerald, and Collinsville has a lead against Columbia for the first time this year. That puck was standing up on its edge too, I believe, when Ledbetter shot it in. Collinsville takes the lead, 2-1. Ledbetter gets himself on the board. And more importantly, his Kahawks have a lead. And for Ledbetter, he already came into the night's game 10th in the league in varsity scoring with 14 goals. That's number 15. This one ends up into the glove of Fitzgerald. 10:09 left to play. Collinsville now up 2-1, out shooting Columbia 12-7. When the night began, Collinsville was 4 points behind Columbia. Columbia in second place. Freeburg Waterloo won tonight. They beat Triad 11-2. Outshot the Knights 54-16 in that contest. So Freeburg Waterloo now has 35 points. They're 6 points ahead of Columbia. There's a stick that goes flying in the air. That's another Bennett. So the Bennett brothers can't hold on to their stick tonight. Here comes Lyon. He'll take a blistering shot, and Zagorski makes the save, and he'll cover up the rebound before any further damage can be done. These two teams, when they met in the fifth game of the year, that 6-0 win for the Eagles, Nathan Carr and Anderson Judy had 2 goals each in that game. Dean Lyon and Jack Royce had a goal each. And as I mentioned, Tim Barbie stopped all 28 shots from Collinsville that night to secure the shutout, one of his 2 shutouts this year. But Barbie not here tonight. Neither is Royce. 2 that made a difference in that first matchup. Collinsville, they're without their leading scorer, Nathan Austin, but right now the Kahawks have a 2-1 lead. Here is Duffy. Duffy sends it up through the neutral zone and trying to feed it into Whitaker, but Whitaker got taken off the puck. Now Lee comes in, but he comes in offside. 9:22 the clock says. Collinsville out shooting Columbia 12-8, and the Kahawks have a 2-1 lead. We're in the second period. 4 games left for each of these teams. Collinsville has that makeup game against O'Fallon Tuesday when the ice was bad over at Granite City back on the 6th of December. Then they have a game a week from tonight against Bethalto. They'll close out the season on the 24th with Waterloo, Freeburg Waterloo, and the 25th against Granite City. So Collinsville has some very tough teams coming up. Columbia has a little bit easier of a ride. We'll fill you in on the rest of their games here as we go along. And that puck comes out over here into the near side corner. Kigan with it. Now it's back to Bennett. Bennett will take a shot, and it's gloved by Fitzgerald to stop the clock. 4 games left for Columbia as well. They have Vianney on Tuesday and Edwardsville 1 week from tonight. So those are a couple of teams that have been struggling. Highland on the 25th and Bethalto on the 27th. So Vianney right now with 14 points. They only have 7 wins. Edwardsville only has 2 wins. Highland has 7 wins as well. And Bethalto, they have not won a game this year. They are 0-17-2. Penalty coming up. Stick laying on the ground again on the ice. And this time it's going to be Collinsville who will be shorthanded as Cody Watts takes a seat into the box. So power play coming up for Columbia. Collinsville had a power play earlier and could not score on it. So Watts in the box. Face off in front of Zagorski. Comes out to Smagalia. 2 minutes for roughing for Watts. Over into the near side corner. Collinsville gets a hold of the puck, trying to get it out of the zone, and they finally will. And Andy Bennett trying to get a handle on the puck to send it farther down the ice, but it's Ledbetter who comes in and lifts a high hoister down into the offensive zone. Eagles on a power play. They trail 2-1. 8:15 left to play here in the second period. Collinsville out shooting the Eagles 13-8. And that was going to be a offside call, so the Eagles had to get back and touch up. That allows Collinsville to take control of the puck, and they send it through the neutral zone. And Smagala tried to chop it down with his stick, but failed at that attempt. Back behind the net he goes. Through the neutral zone. Raymond and Kigen are having a little bit of a rough time getting it in, but they finally do. Over into the near side corner. Glendon Bennett trying to knock the puck off of the stick of Schmidt. Schmidt comes around and to the end of the faceoff circle and right in front. Nicely done there by Dominic Zamoroni to help his goaltender out and knock that puck out of harm's way. Excuse me. Smagala couldn't keep it in again. And it goes all the way into this near side corner. Glendon Bennett will take it back behind his own net. 35 seconds left to go in the man advantage here for Columbia. And they'll send it up through the neutral zone. And Smagala keeps it from going into the offensive zone very far this time. Sends it up right into the skates of Murin. Murin sends it off of the corner, takes a weird bounce and goes right to Zagorski. 21 seconds left in the man advantage for Columbia. 7:07 left to play here in the second period. And the face-off to the near side circle to the left of the Kahok goalie, Jacob Zagorski. Won by Collinsville. Axe stops it from going out of the zone, though. He takes a shot toward the goal and a kick save, and then off the glove of Zagorski. All the way around the boards it goes, and stopping it over there is Elner. Elner, he'll take a chance on a pass, but that's knocked down by Zagorski, and Collinsville will send it down the ice, and that'll kill off the rest of the penalty. So both the Kahawks and the Eagles 0 for 1 on their one power plays. Collinsville still out front 2-1, 6:35 left to play. Here's a turnover. Lyon comes in, face-off circle. No room to shoot, puts on the brakes, comes around the goal line area, and then we'll send it back behind the goal. So no room to move, no room to shoot. Kyle Lee gets it for Collinsville, sends it up the ice. Nice skate stop there by Cody Watts, and into the neutral zone it goes. Coming up with it is the big man, Oscar Zagorski with a shot. That's put aside by Fitzgerald. Now Lee with it. Tries to get it back over, and Lee will take it himself this time. Shove it in front of the goal and trying to ricochet it off of the backside of Fitzgerald there, but Fitzgerald just stops it, gives it to his teammate. And then it comes over here in front of the Kahawks bench, and then Duffy and Murin get into a little bit of a shoving match. Looks like Columbia's got too many men on the ice, or Collinsville's got too many men on the ice. He was counting somewhere. I think it's us. Yeah. Now the referees are down there talking about it. And yes, they are. They're going to get called for a bench minor. Too many men on the ice. Whitaker's going to serve it. And just after Collinsville killed off a power play, Columbia is going to go back on the man advantage. .6:01 left to play here in the second. Face-off won by Collinsville. They get it out of the zone and goes right back into the zone, and a nice job there by Yoxis to get that puck back out of the zone. Here is Toll. Toll lost the puck. Glendon Bennett takes a ride right in front of the scorer's bench. Takes a shot toward the goal, but it flutters over onto the side. Fitzgerald knocks that away. Elner over there trying to steal it away, but Andy Bennett not letting him do that. Schmidt in on the action too, and then Elner ends up with it. back behind his own goal. He'll send it over here to Toll. Toll will send it up to the blue line to Ramage. Ramage across the mid-ice red stripe comes in. Face-off circle, and a chance at the goal up there, but nobody could get a shot. Now they do. That was trying to be tipped out front, but Toll couldn't get the portion of the stick on it the right way to get it to go the right direction, and ends up going out the other side. But Columbia stays with it. Here is Schmidt once again. Comes in over on the near face-off circle. Taken off of the puck by Glennon Bennett. Bennett gets it up to Ledbetter, and Ledbetter will hoist it on out of there, and it'll bounce down the ice, and the Kahawks have killed off half of this penalty. 4:50 left to play here in the second period. Collinsville out shooting Columbia 14-9, and the Kahawks lead 2-1. Here is Schmidt once again, right in front of his bench. Lee puts up a little bit of a fight, and now the puck flies up in the air, and it's put down by Ramage. Ramage will come onto the near face-off circle. He's taken off of the puck by Glennon Bennett. Bennett, he'll shoot it down the ice, and that'll chew up a little bit more of that power play time. 25 seconds left in the man advantage here for Columbia. 4:20 left to play here in this second period. Collinsville sends it back down the ice, but it ends up going into the bench. I think it hit Coach Shea. Blues, once again, were trailing 1-0 after 2 periods and came back and won a game 2-1. Second time in a row. Not sure of the particulars, but I would think that maybe it wasn't in the last 48 seconds. Here is Axe through the neutral zone. Oh, he gets hammered by Watts right in front of the penalty box that is occupied by Whitaker right now, and another glove save down there by Zagorski, and with 5 seconds left in the man advantage for Columbia, Zagorski makes a nice save right after Watts makes a nice hit. Face-off comes out to Zagorski's left once again. It's Watts versus Lyon. Lyon wins that one. He's trying to chase it down. His stick is stuck under the armpit of Watts. No call. Could have been. Should have been, but Collinsville got away with one there, and the penalty ends to Whitaker on the 2-minute men on the ice call. So 0 for 2 on the power play are the Eagles. Puck into the Eagles' offensive zone. Duffy trying to chase it down with Lyon there, and now a couple more participants get involved. Here is Zamoroni. He'll send it around the far side boards, and Elner will flip it into the backhand to keep it into the zone. And then a loose puck in front, picked up there by Duffy. Duffy gets it up to Watts. Watts gets it over to Ledbetter. Ledbetter with some speed. Left side, lost control of the puck, though, so never could get a shot off. And then the Eagles, well, will race it out of the zone, and Collinsville is trying to clog up that neutral zone. They do. Nice back from behind the steal there by Glennon Bennett. Bennett races it up the ice. He gets taken off the puck, and Lyon gets it. But Lyon almost ran right into Watts, or Watts almost ran into Lyon. I don't know which of the two happened. Here is Lyon once again. Nice move to get past Zamoroni. Lyon with a backhand. It goes off the side of the net, and then Andy Bennett sends it up the far side boards. 3 minutes to go here in the second period. 2-1 in favor of Collinsville. Kahawks out shooting the Eagles right now 14-10. And then we get a whistle to stop the action. Looks like we may have a holding call coming up here. And we will. It'll be Lyon going off. So Collinsville will get their second power play. And they're going to call interference. So Columbia 0 for 2 on their 2 power play chances, and Collinsville gets their second power play chance. This one comes with 2:51 left to play here in this period. Collinsville's last power play carried over into the first 8 seconds of this period. So they'll get a full chance here if they don't score. And here is Schmidt trying to create a little short-handed havoc, but Glennon Bennett knocked him off that stick twice. Here is Watts, and Watts tried a little backhand pass to Andy Bennett, but it missed him. Glennon comes up with it into the high slot. Zamoroni couldn't get around the defenseman well enough to get a shot off, and then it comes out of the neutral zone, and Watts will send it right back in. And Collinsville will try to chase it down. Andy Bennett with it. He comes out of the circle with it into the front, and a pass that went into the slot, but I think it was Columbia that got a stick on it first, just kind of popped that puck up in the air. Here is Bennett. That would be Andy. right in front of our location. Then he shifts directions, and through the neutral zone he goes. Sends it up to Ledbetter. Ledbetter sends it into the zone, but no one there for Collinsville to apply any offensive pressure, and then Columbia will get a hold of it and send it down the ice. 1 minute to go in the man advantage for Collinsville. 1:45 left to play here in this second period. Here is Hall for Columbia. Far side circle, sends it all the way down the ice to relieve some more of that power play pressure. Zagorski behind his own net will leave it there for Brenna Shea. Shea will bring it around as Zagorski and Bennett run into each other. And I think the goal will come off its mooring. Glennon Bennett and Jacob Zagorski ran into each other and knocked the goal off its mooring. And that stops the action. 1:29 left here in the second period. 38 seconds left in the penalty to Lyon. Faceoff will come out to the left of Zagorski, Lynch, and Duffy. Duffy wins it. Collinsville sends it up the boards, and Axe, who chipped in just a little bit too much. Enough so that Duffy could come in. He puts a shot on goal. That one goes a little bit wide, and then it comes out for Glennon Bennett. Bennett puts a shot toward the goal. That one hits the side of the net. 20 seconds left in the man advantage here for Collinsville. Bennett keeps it in with a skate, but it ends up going back into the neutral zone anyway. Shea will send it up, and it is Duffy that takes over. Duffy gets the puck from Lee, and then a loose puck will float down the ice, and that'll pretty much kill off the rest of the time for Collinsville on their second power play. So both teams 0 for 2 on the power play. We have 45 seconds left to play here in this second period. 2-1 Collinsville. Kahawks out shooting the Eagles 14-10. Collinsville got no shots on goal in that power play. Elner sends it through the neutral zone. Over to Schmidt right in front of his bench. Schmidt takes the puck, tried to get around a couple of defenders. Murin ends up with it. Back over to Schmidt. Got the puck stuck in his skates. We're down to 20 seconds left to play here in the second period. And now a loose puck, and now we're going to have another penalty called. This one is going to be a slashing call. And it's going to go against Brenna Shea. So third power play of the game coming up for Columbia. This one with 18 seconds left in this second period. So Shea gets 2 minutes for slashing. And Columbia picks up their third man advantage of this game. Face-off again will be to Zagorski's left. It'll be Ledbetter versus Schmidt. Excuse me. Shot by Ramage right on goal. And a save by Zagorski. And the puck sent down the ice. Elner will track it down, send it up to Axe. Axe to Ramage. Ramage, nice move. High slot once again. Gets taken off the puck and can't stay on his skates either. And that allows the clock to expire. And at the end of 2 periods of play, Collinsville has a 2-1 lead as we head to period number 3. And the power play for the Eagles will continue. And we'll tell you all about period number 3 coming up here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Ogle Auctions in Collinsville, your place for online auctioning. Go to ogleauctions.com to check out the week's items up for auction. Ogle Auctions deals in everyday items like board games, t-shirts, clocks, antique items, and more. To collectible items, anyone in the market for, say, a trolley? Or maybe you're into more treasure troves like vinyl albums, cars, or motorcycles. And Ogle Auctions is always on the lookout for more auctionable items. Ogle Auctions of Collinsville. Auctions every Sunday at 7 p.m. Check them out at www.ogleauctions.com or call Kim or Mike Ogle at 618-218-2117. Looking to buy a new home or sell your current home? Trust the Blaylock Group of eXp Realty with all of your real estate needs. The real estate market is hot right now, and you can trust the years of experience the Blaylock Group brings to the table. The Blaylock Group can help you find your dream home, or they can help you get top dollar for your current home. Give Peyton or Emily Blaylock a call today at the Blaylock Group of eXp Realty, 618-780-4622. That's 618-780-4622. The Blaylock Group of eXp Realty.
Back here at the McKendree Recplex, almost poke in there on the far side post by Columbia, but Zagorski held his ground as there's still 1:28 left to go and the man advantage for Columbia. Collinsville was outshot 6-5 in that second period. But the Kahawks got the only goal of the second period by Ledbetter to give the Kahawks a lead. There's a snap save with the glove by Zagorski. Comes out the far side. Here is Axe up against the board. Sends it into the high slot for Schmidt. Schmidt, his shot got partially blocked by Zamoroni. Zamoroni was looking around for the puck. He had no idea where it was. And then coming back around behind the net was Schmidt. He'll take it back the other way. Zamoroni following him the whole way. Right in front. Collinsville gets another puck out of the way. Still 45 seconds left to go in the man advantage here for the Eagles. Nice stop there by Cody Watts. He'll send it all the way down the ice, and Fitzgerald has to come out and tap the puck over to Axe. In the neutral zone, that would be Lincoln Duffy. Nice job over there keeping that puck away from the Eagles, and Elner will have to go back behind his own net to get it. We're underway here in the third period. 2-1 in favor of Collinsville. 20 seconds left to go in the Eagles' power play. Shots are almost even now. 14-13 in favor of Collinsville. Lynch back behind the Kahawk net, left the puck. Collinsville shoots it up off the boards, but not out. Toll comes up with it over here on the near side. And then the Kahawks whiff on the puck once again, and that is Ian Yoxtis. Yoxtis will now find the puck, and he'll have an easier time at it. Floats it through the neutral zone. Penalty is over. We're back to full strength. 12 minutes left to go here in this third period. Maybe. We'll see how they play it here. Even though there's no game after this one, they still like to keep the time on track with everybody else's time. And Duffy with a shot. That goes right over the head and the glove of Fitzgerald. Comes out the other side. Bennett, he takes a shot toward the goal. Why not? He scored from there earlier. That was the one that tied it up 1-1. Into the far corner it goes. And Bennett, then a little tip right across the crease by Duffy. And it comes out the near side and off of a body through the neutral zone. Duffy comes up with it again. He'll send it off the dasher boards on the far side. It'll make its way around the back of the net. Over here into the near side corner. Andy Bennett catches up to it first. Puts on a nice move right in front. Trying to get it in there for a tip-in by Austin Zagorski. But it comes out for the Eagles to take. And over on the far side, Glennon Bennett, speaking of take, he takes out Jordan Smagalia. And Smagalia shoved him down from the backside, and he might be going to the box. Yep, that's exactly what's going to happen. So Collinsville will go on their third power play. And the Collinsville Kahawks want to take a timeout to talk about it. So we'll take a timeout as well, and we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahawk Sports Network.
Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahawk fans, before, after, or even during Kahawk games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahawk games live, as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carry-out orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahawk fans' pub of choice.
Once again, welcome back to the McKendree Recplex. I am Todd Duke, and glad that you're spending some time here with us. Looking down at my live chat here on the live feed, and looks like I got all the guys that are not playing here for Columbia tonight are watching the game. So thanks a lot, guys. I hope I'm doing all right. 10:45 left to go here in this third period. 1:35 left to go in the man advantage here for Collinsville. Kahawks lead 2-1, out shooting Columbia 15-13. Here is Glennon Bennett. Bennett through the neutral zone from the near side to the far side for Ledbetter. Ledbetter takes a shot and it just goes wide. Excuse me, and then ricochets back behind the net. Glennon Bennett sends it back to where it came from, and he got taken out by Schmidt right after he did so. Here is Elner. Elner with a little backhand pass over to Ramage. Ramage, he lost control of the puck, and then it goes back over to Glennon Bennett. Bennett in the slot from the face-off circle, just missing there by his brother Andy Bennett. And then Andy takes it from the circle and into the corner, back into the circle, out front. Glennon with a shot, and that one hit Elner up front, never did make it over to Fitzgerald. And now back in the slot, there's a backhand and a goal by Watts, and Collinsville extends their lead to 3-1. What a backhander there by Watts. He just kind of stuck that stick there and elevated that puck, and right over the shoulder of Fitzgerald it went. So Collinsville with a 3-1 lead as Cody Watts picks up goal number 12 on the year. And that one was on the power play. So Columbia down by 2. They have control of the puck. Oh, backhand shot, and that one goes in. Oh, man. Kigan just rolled around the back of the net and put a backhander right into the near side post. I believe that went in off of the skate of Zagorski. And that took all of 10 seconds after Watts' goal. Wow. We have a very tight game here. It's been tight the whole time. There's a loose puck that's swatted away by Collinsville. And Seigan picks up his 5th goal of the year. Near side boards right in front of the Kahawks bench. Collinsville comes away with it. Here is Andy Bennett. Bennett races in, puts on a nice move. High slot, gets taken off the puck. And the puck ends up going into the corner. Eagles take it over. And here they come. Lyon trying to get around Bennett. Got around Zamoroni. Couldn't get around Bennett. Into the far side corner it goes. And Collinsville will come away with it. Ooh, nice poke job there. A little poke check on the hockey puck. And that was almost dangerous. Collinsville almost gave up a goal-scoring opportunity there. Ledbetter, he tries to backhand it up. That puck did not come out. Stays in. Referee says safe, and it's still in. Coach Shea is right over the blue line on the Kahawks bench. He's looking right down the line. He's trying to convince the referees that it did go out. Doesn't matter. Came back down the ice. All is good. 8:25 left to go here in this third period. 3-2 in favor of Collinsville. Kahawks out shooting Columbia right now 17-14. Here is Lee. He'll chase the puck down over in the far side corner and flip it up to Glennon Bennett. Glennon Bennett. I was more focused on what was going on behind the net. Lee and Seigan got into a little bit of a tussle over there, but no whistles on the play. Eagles, they're trying to break out of the zone. They do. Here is Schmidt. Schmidt comes up the right wing. Up against the boards. He's taken out on a nice hit by Lee. No call, and then bodies banging around over there in that far side corner. How about some hockey? Speaking of far side, that's where the puck goes. And it's picked up over there by Sam Murin. Murin comes in. Glennon Bennett trying to poke that puck off of his stick. And then down goes Murin. No call on the play. And then Bennett comes out the other side. He gets taken into the boards. And then it comes to the high face-off circle. Shot on goal, no good. Off the post, no good. And then it comes around the boards for Schmidt. Schmidt up against the glass there in front of the Kahawk fans. It comes out now for Collinsville. They bring it up. Here is Andy Bennett. Now the puck was just poked right off of his stick, and then Murin gets hit by Watts in the neutral zone. Now we're going to have a penalty. And they might dish out 2 here after the retaliation. Well, I think they're just going to... Oh, now they're going to call both of them. Apparently, it was just going to be Cody Watts. And then Murin had some not so nice words to the referee, and the referee just gave him a technical penalty, and both of them are in the box. So it looks like we're going to have a little 4-on-4 hockey going on here. Referee explaining everything to the guys keeping score down below. 7:11 left to go here in this third period. 3-2 in favor of Collinsville. Now the referee talking things over with the coaching staff on the Collinsville side of things. The penalty box door for Collinsville's penalty box is still open, so I'm wondering if they're going to get two. And that's exactly what's going to happen. So Watts and Whitaker are in the box. I believe that Watts might have gotten a larger penalty, and okay. They've only announced the two penalties, and both of them are 2 minutes. Unsportsmanlike conduct by Murin. And Watts with a cross check. So we're not going to count the penalties. We're going to go back to 5-on-5 hockey. 7:05 left to play here in this third period. 3-2 in favor of Collinsville. Columbia, they tied O'Fallon in their last game 3-3. Collinsville, they're riding a 3-game winning streak. That started after their last tie with O'Fallon, 3-3. Here is Zamoroni. Shoots it into the offensive zone, goes over into the far side corner, and around the boards it goes, and Axe will take care of it for Columbia. We'll bring it over here to the near side circle, bank it off the boards, and up to the neutral zone it goes to Glennon Bennett. Bennett will send it up over onto the far side, trying to find Ledbetter, but that just missed him, but Ledbetter almost came away with it anyway, and now Ledbetter's going to go into the penalty box for a tripping call. So out of the goal is Fitzgerald. Columbia comes in, Collinsville touches up, and the Eagles are headed to their fourth power play of this game. And if you're an Eagles fan, it couldn't come at a better time. Trailing by 1 goal. Collinsville got a power play goal on their third try. This is going to be the fourth try for Columbia. Right now they're 0 for 3 in that department. Shots almost even again, 17-16. Collinsville leading by 1 shot on goal and leading by 1 goal. It's Schmidt against Duffy. And the Eagles win, and a shot on goal will be popped off the pads of Zagorski. Collinsville gets a hold of it. They'll send it all the way down the ice. And the Eagles will start all over on their offensive attack. 6 minutes left to play here in this third period. 1:40 left on the man advantage here for Columbia. Here is Smagalia. Smagalia goes back behind the Kahok net. Sends it on up to the blue line. Hall couldn't hold it in, so everybody's got to tag up now for the Eagles. Smagalia tries to make his entrance. He does so in the middle of the ice across the blue line. A pad save by Zagorski. Onto the stick of Glennon Bennett. Banks it off the near side, far side glass, And down ice it goes. 5:20 left to play here in this third period. 1:05 left to play. In the man advantage here for Columbia. They bring it up ice. Far side corner it goes. Back behind the Kahok net. Eagles keep it alive. That is Seigan. He scored the goal to get Columbia back to within 1. Here is Ramage. Ramage tries to pop one in off of the backside of Zagorski. Collinsville gets the rebound. They'll send it up the boards, but not out. Hall will send it back down into the near side corner. Back behind the Kahok bench it goes, and all the way around the boards. Nicely done there by Glennon Bennett. 30 seconds left to go in the Eagles man advantage. 4:45 left to play here in this third period. 3-2 in favor of Collinsville. Kahawks looking to avenge a earlier loss, 6-0, the 5th game of the season. And right now, things are going the Kahawks' way with a 1-goal lead. Here's a steal by Andy Bennett in the faceoff circle. Comes around in the slot, but one too many stick moves there cost him as the last couple of seconds run off of the penalty. And Ledbetter is back out on the ice. Here's a shot on goal and a save with the glove by Zagorski. Shots are dead even at 17 apiece. It's a one-goal game. Collinsville 3, Columbia 2. 4:11 left to play here in this third period. Face-off will come out to Zagorski's left. It'll be Lyon against Andy Bennett. And Lyon wins that battle, and around the boards it goes, but it's picked up by Ledbetter. Ledbetter with a backhand pass to the neutral zone to Zagorski. Up onto Andy Bennett. Bennett puts it through the legs of Elner, but Elner then stood him up and wouldn't let him get to the puck. And then the puck back behind the Eagles' net, picked up by Elner. Elner gets taken off the puck, but manages to get it up to Lyon. Lyon with a little drop pass there, if you will, onto the stick of Toll. Toll's shot ends up going wide. Loose puck in the high slot, picked up by Lyon. From the face-off circle, takes a shot and swallowed up there by Jacob Zagorski. 3:31 left to play here in this third period. Collinsville leads 3-2. Columbia now out shooting the Kahawks 18-17. And once again, the face-off will come out to Zagorski's left. And once again, Lyon wins the face-off, and again, a shot swallowed up by Zagorski, and we'll do it all over again. Over into the far side corner it goes. Now into the far side face-off circle. Comes back out to the blue line. Kept in there by the Eagles. And into the high slot area. The puck comes out. And then a shot toward the goal. That ends up going wide. And picked up over here on the near side by Yoxtis. And he couldn't hold it in, but it ends up going to the neutral zone. Duffy started his way up ice, but then was stopped. Now Whitaker. He tried to catch up with the puck and couldn't do it. There's Duffy with a nice pickpocket move. Gets around one, gets around another. And a little backhander toward the goal, but it didn't amount to much. And once again, it comes out. Lynch takes over for Columbia. A little drop pass there and a chance for a Toll, but he couldn't pull the trigger. Axe. Oh, and Lynch with a little redirect there, but Zagorski saw it the whole way, and that'll keep the game right where it is. 2:28 left to play here in this third period. 3-2 in favor of Collinsville. Schmidt tries to battle Bennett for the faceoff, and Collinsville ends up winning it and poking it out toward the blue line, but Columbia keeps it in. Here is Ramage, a stop in the slot by Brenna Shea out to the blue line. Axe keeps it in. Now Zamoroni for Collinsville trying to chase it down. He got there before Ramage, and then it comes around over here to this near side board to Austin Zagorski. And right at the end of the Kahawk bench, he's taken off the puck. Brenna Shea being knocked off the puck by Axe. Goes into the corner. Shea gets it back and banks it up to the blue line for Schmidt. Schmidt with a shot. That one goes a little bit wide. We're down to 1:50 left to play here in this third period. We'll keep an eye on Fitzgerald as we get a little later on in the action here. And Eagles getting a little help by Collinsville, keeping this puck into their zone. Now Shea puts it over into the far side corner. Ledbetter, he'll send it up ice, but doesn't get very far. And then Zagorski in the neutral zone sends it up, but it finds a bunch of skates and doesn't quite make it into the zone. And now in front of the scorer's area once again, Collinsville with the puck. Here is Andy Bennett. Bennett scoots around one guy, scoots around another guy. Here on the red line, comes in from the side, and then he'll send a puck into the slot, but that is Smagalia that's there. And with 1:10 left to play, Collinsville will try to keep the puck down at that end of the ice, and the Eagles want to do just the opposite, and that comes in offside. So faceoff will come into the neutral zone with 1:06 left to play here in this third period, just as Dalton Fitzgerald was starting to inch his way out of that goal crease and head toward his bench. And now Columbia is going to call their timeout. So one more timeout coming your way before this one's all said and done, and we'll be back to tell you about the closing of this in just a moment on the Kahawk Sports Network.
The Collinsville Education Association is a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network. The CEA is your partner as they work to ensure quality education for our children. The CEA advocates excellence and equity in public education and represent over 400 educators in 11 schools in both Madison and St. Clair counties. For more information, you can visit the Collinsville Education Association's Facebook page or the CEA's website at collinsvillecea.org.
Back here at the McKendree Recplex, Todd Duke with you. Another big thank you to Ian Yaxis' dad, and it's helping us out on the camera tonight. 1:06 left to play here in this third. 3-2 in favor of Collinsville. It's been a nice, close, tight battle the whole way. Shots on goal are even, scoreboard's even. And Bennett sends the puck out through the neutral zone. Ledbetter, he tries to take it in, but Smagalia was there to prevent that from happening. Back into the zone. And Zagorski's going to cover up, and he's probably thinking he maybe should have played that puck up the ice instead of having a face-off right in front of him. 50.5 seconds left to play here in this third period. Now the face-off will come out to Zagorski's left once again. It's Lyon versus Duffy. Won by Collinsville. Here is Ledbetter. Ledbetter across the red line, across the blue line, and he almost had the puck, but it was poked away at the last moment. And here is Ramage. Ramage for the Eagles comes flying in on the left-hand side, takes a shot, goes high through the crease, and Ramage gets his own rebound, comes out the other side with it, puts on the brakes, and then gets taken out at the neutral zone. There is Andy Bennett. Bennett floats the puck down the ice. That one's going to float all the way down, and an empty goal is going to be an icing call. Well, the goalie was pulled for the extra attacker here for Columbia. And with 19 seconds left, Zagorski will have another face-off coming out to his left. And that puck was floating around there for the taking for a moment. Comes into the corner for Lyon. Lyon cuts in front of the goal, tries to backhand one in. He can't do it. And Zagorski with a glove save right at the goal line. Referee blows his whistle with 8.7 seconds left to play here in this third period. That was close. So once again, the face-off, this one between Ledbetter and Lyon. Well, they're going to kick Ledbetter out of there, and it's going to be Andy Bennett. Bennett falls on his knees. Collinsville tries to get the puck. They shoot it down the ice, and that's going to do it, folks. Well, there's going to be an icing call with 1 second left. I was hoping that puck would just take it a little bit longer to get down across that red line, but with 1 second left, we're going to have another face-off in front of Zagorski here. Bennett once again against Lyon. And that'll do it. Buzzer sounds. Collinsville wins by a score of 3-2. They improve to 13-6-1 on the year. And Columbia, well, they are still winless in 2022. They are now 0-3. And they dropped their record to 12-3-5 on the year. So that's the way this one kind of changed out. That was a fun game. All right, let's transition over to the post-game program brought to you tonight by Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, owned and operated by Dr. Chris McCluskey. He and his crew are focused on helping as many people as possible live high-quality lives through chiropractic care and wellness. You can visit Dr. McCluskey at Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, 410 Regency Center, just off of the Beltline Road. Give him a call, 343-3602, or online, chiropracticworkscollinsville.com. We'll talk things over with the head coach for your Kahawks, Ryan Shea, in just a moment on the Kahawk Sports Network.
As the Director of Sports Medicine at Next Level Performance Institute, I oversee the care of all of our athletes, many high school, collegiate, and professional. Our goal is to help athletes stay on the field and maximize their performance. We have state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment where we can actually perform testing to get to the root cause of problems that could be getting in the way of athletic performance. When it comes to taking care of athletes, we take a full body approach. whether it's musculoskeletal ailments, nutritional issues, organic issues such as headaches, sinuses, digestive issues. We have advanced training to where we can remedy health issues and return that athlete to play as quickly as possible. If you or your athlete are dealing with any kind of nagging sports injury and would like to see if we can possibly help, feel free to give us a call or come by the office anytime.
Do you have a big land improvement project that requires some outside help? Call Petroff Trucking Company. The Petroff Companies have been shaping the metro area since 1975. Family owned and operated, Petroff Trucking Company can do the job and do it right. Hauling, excavating, and grading, they do that and more. Petroff Companies also has roll-off dumpster rentals. They also specialize in dirt and rock sales. Petroff Trucking Company can help you develop your land for your needs. Petroff Trucking Company. Check out their website, petrofftrucking.com, or give them a call, 618-797-6100. Petroff Trucking Company, shaping the metro area since 1975. Calling all sports fans. Looking for a great place to watch the game with your crew? Look no further than the Lucky Fox Sports Bar in Caseyville. The Lucky Fox shows Collinsville Kahok sports on the big screen, plus UFC fights, boxing, Cardinals and Blues, and all of the NFL games with the NFL ticket and enough TVs that you'll be sure to find the game you want. And the food? How about Taco Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, plus burgers, sandwiches, pizza, steak, and more, including great drink specials and the coldest brew in town. And don't forget to try your luck at the Lucky Fox Gaming Room. Dine in and catch a game, or order carryout with the Lucky Fox. The Lucky Fox Sports Bar, 1101 Caseyville Road, right across the street from Kahok Stadium. Open daily at 11 a.m. Check out the Lucky Fox Facebook page for daily specials. The Lucky Fox, 618-855-9500.
At Chiropractic Works, our mission is to help as many people live as high quality of life for as long as possible without the use of drugs and surgery. We have state-of-the-art testing available to see if we think we might be able to help you with any health issues that you're dealing with. Whether it's neck pain, back pain, headache, sinus, allergies, numbness, tingling, shoulder, elbow, wrist, hip, knee, or ankle problems, we've helped many people solve these issues without the use of drugs and surgery. If you'd like to get to the root cause of your health problems, feel free to give us a call and schedule a consultation or a new patient exam to see if we think we might be able to help you.
And once again, we welcome you back into the Chiropractic Works post-game show here on the Kahok Sports Network. Collinsville wins this one tonight by a final score of 3-2. Ryan Shea, the Kahok head coach, joining us now. That was a nice win, good feather in the cap. You know, it's been 2 years since you guys beat that team.
Yeah.
January of 2020 was the last time you beat them.
It's been a while. Yeah, I know they've been good for a while, and we've been good for a while, and they just always seem to get the better of us. So we were fortunate tonight to be on the other end of it.
Yeah, that was a nice game-tying goal by Glenn and Bennett from the blue line. Always love those shots from the blue lines. Are kind of like a seeing eye puck.
Yeah, we say when the puck goes to the point, bodies go to the net. And, you know, Glenn's been finding he's got a niche for getting the puck to the net through traffic, and he's done it all year, and it's no surprise that he gets the puck on. I'd like to see him get more goals. A lot of his are assists because guys are getting sticks on the puck, but it is what it is. Glenn's doing a great job. He's, you know, been one of our best players all year long, and so it's no surprise to see him on the score sheet.
Yeah, and our pregame guest, Brett Ledbetter, gets the next goal to give you guys your first lead against Columbia. Must have been nice just getting a goal against them since they shut you out last time.
Yeah, to say the least. And that was it was more of an embarrassing performance last time on our part. They owned every facet of the game against us and beat us, I think, 6-0 in pretty convincing fashion. So it was good to play pretty good against them this evening and come out with the win. They were down a bunch of kids, and you knew all my scratches tonight. So it was you know, hey, next guy up, and let's go to work and let's see what we can do, and glad we can come out with the win.
Yeah, it turns out that you needed one more goal, though. Cody Watkins up with the game winner.
Yeah, I didn't you know what was funny about that is after they scored their the second goal, I wasn't confident at all. I thought that they were at least going to tie this hockey game, because after they got their second goal, it's just they took control of the game. You know, they had us pinned in quite a bit in our zone, and you know, we're doing a lot of things that were working, and we didn't have an answer for it. But luckily, Zagorski shut the door, made a bunch of big saves late in the game. So, you know, hats off to Jacob. It's good to have him back.
Yeah. You guys only have 4 games left before the playoffs start. So what are you trying to do, man? What do you want to see your kids do between now and the last game of the year?
You know, to be honest, I mean, I know it's a cliche and everybody knows it.
We love cliches.
Stay healthy.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can stay healthy,
Yeah.
and not even just with the COVID, just stay uninjured. You know, we got a lot of kids that play on different teams, and hopefully we can go into the playoffs healthy, 100% with no scratches, no injuries. We already got one at the JV level, and hopefully he's going to come back late in January. But that's the big thing: stay healthy, keep kids, on the ice instead of off of it. But we got some tough sledding coming up. We got Bethalto, and then we got I think we finish out with O'Fallon, Freeburg.
Yeah, you got the makeup game against O'Fallon. Yeah.
So we're it's tough sledding the next
Freeburg
3 out of 4
yeah.
for sure.
Back-to-back games against the 2 first-place teams.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. But that's the way I want it. I'd rather go into the end of the year playing the best team and see where you stand instead of going into the playoffs playing teams that you probably know you're going to beat.
Yeah.
And you don't have, that compete level that you need going into the playoffs. So it is what it is. Hopefully we can scratch and claw and get some points and at least, keep it close with them guys and let them know we got something once playoffs come.
Yeah, that'd be nice. All right, sir. Thank you
Yes,
for
sir.
the visit.
Hey, good to see you.
We'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. That is Ryan Shea, your Collinsville Kahok hockey head coach. Kahawks win this one here tonight by a final score of 3-2, and they are back in action on Tuesday right here against O'Fallon, I believe, at 9:30. We'll check on that for you, and I might actually have that game for you because both the boys and the girls basketball teams will be playing in tournaments out of town next week, so I don't think I have a lot going on. So we'll check our schedule and see what we can do. Big thank you to Brent Ledbetter to joining us in the pregame interview, and, of course, Coach Shea joining us in the postgame interview. My name is Todd Duke, and until tomorrow night, hopefully, we're supposed to have some basketball for you at Belleville East as your Kahawks hook up with one of the best teams in the state. At least they were earlier in the year. We'll see what the weather wants to do, and we'll see if it cooperates or not. And we're going to talk to you tomorrow, hopefully. But until then, my name is Todd Duke. Everyone, enjoy the rest of this evening.